Hello. Sir David the Bard, I'm coming to you from Salt Lake City. I'm here on Temple Square. I don't know what that noise means. You're screwed. Day and night message. You're screwed. I'm watching the penises turn the vaginas away from the penis meeting, also known as the Mormon priesthood meeting. So anyway, if you have a vagina, you're a second-class citizen, get the hell out of line. You're not going to get a ticket. And let me tell you, I've been to those priesthood meetings, and if you want boring, you get boring. Okay, anyway, I've done a lot of stories and videos on weenie out of the pants and vagina out of the panties story here in Utah. Well, here's a new one. Every time I think the Mormons can't come up with another silly defense, they do. Now, here is the story. I got the link down below so you can see I'm not lying. There's a Delta airline pilot. Now, he's not flying the plane. At first, I thought he was flying the plane, but he's transporting from one city to another to fly an aircraft out somewhere else. So he's sitting in the middle seat, I guess, in the econo class. I've never been in the first class. I just look at the curtain from the econo side. I've never seen what's on the other side of the curtain. And they keep telling me it's like the prophet of the Mormon church. Don't be distracted by the man behind the curtain. Anyway, so he has a passenger also with him who's at the window seat. And she happens to be 14. I gotta be rude and crude here. Okay, the Mormons, they want to be rude and crude. The Bard has to too. It's been determined that her vagina was also 14 years old. Not only the girl, but her vagina. Here's what this airline pilot did. I've tried to fly my girls alone across country in different places, and usually under 16, they're not allowed to fly. Some will do 15, and others will do it with a adult companion that you buy and watches the child. Well, I guess he was watching the 14-year-old. Anyway, he's going to jail. A Delta airline pilot going to jail. Here's what he did. She was curled up like a child in her seat and fell asleep looking out the window. Well, he takes the armrest and he pulls it up, so now there's no separation of church and vagina. There isn't one. So he says he went to sleep with his hands in his lap. But when she woke up, she found his hands under her butt. I'm looking for the 14-year-old vagina. She jumps up and she tells the stewardess, and he's arrested and he goes off to jail. So his defense was that when he went to sleep, his hands were in his lap. But when he woke up, they were up under her butt and feeling her up. Anyway, now here's the Bard's take on this. I've been on airlines, and you know, what if that person by the window wasn't a 14-year-old and it was a 67-year-old, 300-pound woman? Do you think the pilot would have found his hands under her butt? I don't think so. Neither did the jury. The jury says, you're full of shit. You put your hands under there looking for that little thing. So anyway, welcome to Utah, and this pilot did not have health in the navel, marrow on the bones, strength in the loins, and in the sinews, power and a priesthood be upon me, and upon my posterity through all generations of time and throughout all eternity. Girls, if you're flying to Salt Lake City, and parents, if you're sending your children, don't let him sit beside a Delta airline pilot. He thought he was flying. He wasn't. He was a pedophile. So anyway, thanks. The Bard's gone.